Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives... Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Portugal are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Costa Curta. And it's Mukiele. Çalhanoğlu turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Here's Rodri. Rijkaard. Now Costa Curta. Rijkaard. And it's Grimaldo. And it's Rodri. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Park Ji-sung. Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta. Rodri. Kudus. João Cancelo chooses to go crossfield. And Grimaldo. And it's Rodri. Ronaldo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Çalhanoğlu. Out to the right. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 9. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com
Rodri.
número 13.
Now Costa Curta. Mukiele. And it's Ribéry. And that is a little undercooked. Joelinton knocks it into space. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Ribéry. Rodri. Mukiele. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Çalhanoğlu. For Çalhanoğlu. Rodri. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Knocks it out wide. Portugal can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Ribéry. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Joelinton. And it's
Starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. one good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mukiele. Ball played for Rijkaard. Rodri. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And Grimaldo. Mukiele. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Rijkaard. Rodri has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Çalhanoğlu, and it's Ribery. Now Mukiele. Çalhanoğlu. Van de Ven.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
And it's Ribery. And here's Kudus. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a throw. And he lines up a cross. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10.
Caros espectadores, tenham atenção que apenas é permitido fumar nas áreas indicadas por este mapa. Muito obrigado. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So once again, we're underway. Mukiele. Portugal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Çalhanoğlu, who's set up one goal so far. That has ended up in no man's land. Eder Militao. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chouameni. Nagatomo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Costa Curta. And it's Cancelo. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Ribery. Spread out to the left. And he's picked it up out wide. And we have our very first corner.
Substituição.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to get rid. Chouameni. And it's Cancelo. So we've reached the hour mark. Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Mbappe. And that has been slung wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Park Ji-sung.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
For Joelinton. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Costa Curta. Chouameni. Costa Curta. Mukiele. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Park Ji-sung. And it's Conte. Park Ji-sung. Ball played for Conte. Searching pass he's played there.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 7.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Número 6. Número 8. Park Ji-sung. Vão dar o
Costa
número
Curta.
10. Número 21.
Mukiele.
Fernando.
Chouameni.
Número 14.
João Cancelo.
Número 23.
Mukiele.
Beckham. Está com
Portugal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's forced to go back. "75 minutes played. And here's Mbappe.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Eder Militao. Portugal desperately searching for the winner here. And it's Conte. And this is Batistuta! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Ah, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He is through here.
Such good technique.
And this is chance! It's anyone's ball now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, that...
Oh, what a mistake!
Foram indicados 2 minutos de começo.
Costa Curta. Ricky Puig.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Out to the left it goes. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Portugal succeeded in minimising the damage caused by their numerical... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Pete...
And Batistuta! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Batistuta. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That was mighty close. Batistuta. Bellingham. Bellingham.
Oh, really well played. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zubimendi. Messi does really well there. He is strong. Batistuta. And it's Conte. Park Ji-sung. Opts for safety. Portugal finding their passes. So what can they make of this? Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Batistuta. Gets a good foot in there. Linton. And it's Batistuta. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Linton. Oh, such a clever touch. Played out wide.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course...
A header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Bellingham. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Zubimendi. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, that is one way to stop him. No foul, says the referee. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Threads one in. Bale has it in a wide position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well measured. He has found the way through. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Bale carries the ball down the right. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Into the channel. Batistuta's cross. And he's heaved it away. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
And here's Batistuta. That's a little off target. He's gone for goal! Can he get away here? And it's Nagatomo. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
5 minutes till the break. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And smartly reclaimed. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Portugal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He can get that clear. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. It's played through for him. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Subimendi. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substituição para Portugal.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Eder Militao has a look and plays it forward. Marquinhos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk gets across and deals with it. Juli. Lobbed in behind. Oh, super ball! Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Messi. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Pinches it off him. Martinelli. Martinelli running with the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Martinelli. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He has a look up. No way through, so back it comes. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. And it's been played through. Thinks about the shot. Can he finish?
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Batistuta. Oh, sweet feet. Cross flung in towards the middle. Rijkaard gets it away. Julie. And that's been won straight back. And the counter is on. And it's Pedri. Messi. Great ball, and he's in here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Batistuta! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Portugal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the shot! And the shot! They've scored! Barcelona are back in business. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Barcelona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Not the most accurate pass. He's trying to hit the front line here. Looking for options for movement. Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Portugal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Martinelli.
2 minutos de compensação.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The final seconds now. Now it's Haaland. Nunez. Can he finish? Sticks it away. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And that will be it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close. Chance for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bastoni getting this one clear. Insigne, he's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lorenzo Insigne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Park Ji-sung. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Batistuta. Seedorf. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Torres. Now it's Bale. Can he spark a counter here? Played out to the left flank. It's an early cross. And he's cut it out. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that is a little undercooked. Nagatomo kept his eye on it, and he's there. No luck with that dink over the top. Araujo. Portugal yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, that has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. Now that's well seen too. Cruyff.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to play it through. And here's Insigne. Oh, he's bustling. It's Insigne! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options.
And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Portugal really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Linton. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by. Cruyff! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's two now without reply. Well, and the shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And this is Ronaldo. Seedorf. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Serginho. Cruyff. And Cruyff! A whisker away from making it 4.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Linton. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, well played, well played. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Araujo. And the cross comes in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Araujo. And it's lofted through here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Serginho. Baresi. Seedorf. And it's Cruyff. No, he's not getting any further than that. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Serginho wriggles his way through, crosses it in. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. There's the start of the second half.
Portugal really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Bale. And he's away. He's found some space. Park Ji-sung. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Ronaldo. Fernando Torres. Chance! Oh, taken with style. And they are right back within touch. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Portugal give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Oh, easy pickings there. Cruyff. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Linton.
Portugal have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, and he crosses it in low. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Park Ji-sung. And now the breakaway. That's Rijkaard. And it's Park Ji-sung. Serginho. That's a pretty loose pass. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nice control. Played in. John Linton! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cruyff!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 9. Número 11.
And here's Totti. That is good strength. Marquinhos clears it away. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Half an hour gone in the second half. The pass has gone astray. He won't be happy with that one. Park Ji-sung. Law could move up a gear here. Law. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And it's Lewandowski. Messi. Conte. And that has been cut short. Park Ji-sung. Bastoni. Into the last 5 minutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get away here? Law. Park Ji-sung making good progress on the right-hand side. Great vision. He has a look up, and he's gone backward here. He is just caressing the ball. Has a shot! Keep the ball. And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, they judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao is in a really good position out wide. Rijkaard. Linton. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Celtic are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Celtic making their first change very early on.
I don't really think that it's a reflection on his individual performance. I don't think he's been that bad to be taken off, but it seems more of a tactical move now for what lies ahead.
Nicely shaped ball. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Nagatomo. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. Played out wide. And it's Nagatomo. The defender is not giving up on this. Pass is just off target. That's a cute ball. Rijkaard. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? A searching ball out wide. Spread neatly. Van der Ven makes the interception. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Just eases him off the ball. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nagatomo. Looking for options for movement. No, that's been intercepted. Van Basten.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Rafael Leao. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Batistuta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nagatomo. For Joelinton. Plays a shot. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Backward it goes. Joelinton stood his ground strongly. That's good play. It's a throw-in. Can he get on the end of this? Joelinton crosses. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Searching pass he's played there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. Out towards the flank. Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now, who's going to be first to this? Joelinton. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Great defending, strong and determined. And the through ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Joelinton. Portugal looking to pass their way through. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here.
Portugal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Rijkaard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, delightful ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's heaved it away. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot. Eder Militao, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Batistuta being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Van Basten. Park Ji-sung could try cutting inside here. And that's a chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to belt it away. Isco's cross. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely weighted ball. Rafael Leao is in a really good position out wide.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life. Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's been won straight back, and he's worked it through. Now there's a fine ball. Now it's Joe Linton. Delivers the ball. Defending of the desperate variety.
Portugal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Portugal given another corner. Portugal have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's forced to go back. Marquinhos. And it's Nagatomo. And here's Batistuta. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking tidy in possession here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano, and he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's been shifted off it. Linton.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
And he's intervened well there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
They'll have one final crack at it. Oh, he's been flattened there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Passing nice and neat. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. They get a throw in. Played in. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Abandona o relevado e vai entrar com o número 42.
And that's that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well read, nice interception. And it's Joelinton. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Van Basten. And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And he's played it back. Portugal finding their passes. And he's worked it through. And this is Dembele. Takes a shot. There it is! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Could move up a gear here. Can he get it through?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
No, he's had it taken off him. Portugal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stood up well to... And Beckham! Van Basten. Beckham. And this is Batistuta. A probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Nagatomo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Joelinton. Van Basten. And the shot! He has done it! Portugal are level. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And it's Beckham. Eder Militao. And here's Beckham. Looking for the run. Eder Militao receives it in a wide position.
Well played and well cleared.
That is a brilliant interception. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Van Basten. Now, can they get him away? for Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nice control. Beckham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Batistuta. And they're quick to get it back. Beckham. Beckham! Just a fraction high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Roberto Carlos. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Azar. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's running through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we've reached half-time. Portugal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Portugal are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
El dorsal 21. Neymar.
That pass isn't the best. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's a key interception. So what can they make of this? Nagatomo. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Looking to play him in. Platini. And this is Dembele. Beckham. Threads one in. And this is Dembele. He is just caressing the ball. Dembele touches it back. He's in a good position here. He has a look up. That is great defending, so alert. Nagatomo gets good distance on it. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Beckham. Rijkaard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Messi. And it's Michel Platini. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Platini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's really well manoeuvred. Joelinton. It's played through for him. And Batistuta! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And this is Dembele. Platini.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And this is Van Basten. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Van Basten.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Great defending, strong and determined. Nagatomo. That's an imaginative pass. Spread neatly.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Batistuta. Punched away. Great vision. Van der Ven cuts it out. Platini puts his foot on the gas.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries a shot! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And this is Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football, man.
Van Basten! Oh, it's fallen kindly here!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. Opts for safety.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Some really good ball movement. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Neymar. No, he refuses to take the bait. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Batistuta. And the referee brings it to a close. Portugal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and
Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. And it's Pedri. And he's quick to snatch it back. Cannavaro. Gerrard. Well read, nice interception. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, that's nice. Gerrard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Van Basten. Van de Ven. Rijkaard. That's Park Ji-sung. Neither side yet able to find the net. Van Basten. Gerrard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Belletti. Batistuta. Gerrard. And it's Belletti. Batistuta. And it's Park Ji-sung. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. He has found the way through. Rijkaard! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Look at the space here. Real chance!
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cannavaro. Rijkaard. It's Pedri. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Lovely bit of skill. Oh, well played. Rijkaard. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Rijkaard looking to add to his goal.
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Belletti. Half-time getting close now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van de Ven. Rijkaard. Van Basten. And it's Joelinton. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get on the end of this? Pedri. Out to the left it goes. And that has been cut short. Marquinhos. Joelinton. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Cannavaro. Belletti. Beckenbauer. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Robertson. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's gone for a throw-in. Portugal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Rijkaard. Portugal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. So we've reached the hour mark. Pedri. Turns back here, probably the best option. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Spread it left. Hazard. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Gerrard goes short. Pedri. Gerrard. And it's Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. That's Rijkaard. And it's Pedri. Gerrard. Now it's Batistuta. Think through. It's Van Basten! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 6. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 21, Fernando Torres. Número 13.
Looking for a runner.
Número 14.
Good ball over the top.
Esta uma substituição.
Portugal still have the cards to affect this game. Eder Militao. Park Ji-sung. Oh, strongly challenged there. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's good play. Pedri. And he's there to belt it away.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Keeper's got good distance on that. He's being urged to shoot. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Belletti. And it's Pedri. Ball is over the line. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Haaland. Nagatomo. Ball played for Conte. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out... Haaland! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Vamos ter 3 minutos.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Robertson. Cannavaro. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And we're done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Rijkaard, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
And it's Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He has a look up. Beckham. And it's Kukçu. Pops for safety. Marquinhos. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Vieri. He's gone for goal! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Serginho. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Rijkaard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. Real chance here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Nagatomo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Beckham. Oh, climbs up big! Goal! Portugal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Aimed beyond the defence. Kukçu. Portugal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Adams clears it away. Conte. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Oh, that's well spotted. Adams makes the interception. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Couldn't squeeze it through. Beckham. Plays a sharp little ball here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Threads one in. And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Nagatomo is there, and he can get that clear. Now, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He has found the way through. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's nice. Played into the middle. Mbappe.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that is out of play. Beckham. Marquinhos. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had... It's Van Basten! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Bastoni. And here's Kokchu. Kokchu! And it's Kokchu.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Look at the space here. Bastoni. Now it's Forlan. He's through here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Kukçu. Now that looks a decent ball. Delivers the ball. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Looking for options. Great chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Kukçu. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Basten. Kukçu could try cutting inside. He's got tall. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Basten. Oh, he's big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he thumps it clear. And he's got his cross in. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Searching pass he's played there. He's had a shot! Goal! Portugal! First blood drawn. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Portugal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Can he get on the end of this? This might spell danger. Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Vinicius Junior. And now a sudden chance to counter. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Corner number 2 then. Kukçu with the clearance. Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar with a fine tackle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Van Basten. Driving for... It's Van Basten! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cross flung in towards the middle. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nicely weighted ball. And this... Can he finish? He scores! Kukçu. Rijkaard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Rijkaard. Foot in. And that could set him on his way. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Beckham. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Portugal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21, Neymar.
So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Il numero 8, il numero 13.
Well, that has not gone well. Conte.
Jordan Henderson.
Belletti. And it's Belletti. To Messi. Conte. Beckham is the guilty party there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Messi. Conte. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Rijkaard. And it's Kukçu. And it's Kukçu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Basten! No, not quite.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Belletti. And that's a throw-in. Messi. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Well, for a moment you felt that was going some... And the shot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And here's Mbappe. Oh, tries a shot! They've played it short. Nagatomo gets it away.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.
Almost an hour gone.
14 spettatori.
Rijkaard. Vinicius Junior. Batistuta. Threads one in. And he's picked out the run. Van Basten. And he's cut it out. Messi. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rooney. Jordan Henderson. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Nagatomo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cook, chance for a shot!
Portugal have turned up with a human blockade.
And Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Portugal get their fourth corner. Is goal! Costa Curta. Now Rooney. Conte. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Oh, important interception. Kukçu. Bastoni. Kukçu. And it's Rijkaard. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nagatomo goes on a run down the left wing. Marquinhos. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball's gone out of play. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He is through here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Closing in on goal. And he shoots! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7.
It's their second corner of the game.
Campo per il numero 10. Scholes. Cambio di giocatori.
And it's been taken short. And it's Belletti. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Messi goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Scholes. Van Basten.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's been played through. And this is Van Basten. Costa Curta. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Conte. Mbappe. Rooney. And he welcomes it in. Rooney! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Portugal are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and there...